My name is Krista Cornish. I'm with the Buckeye Public Library System, and I am the Volunteer Engagement Coordinator. Back in August of 2017, I was given the opportunity through a scholarship from the Arizona State Library to attend a Get Involved training institute in Prescott, Arizona. It was amazing. If I could recommend one thing that I think anybody that's a volunteer coordinator, thinking of becoming one or being more engaged in your library as a volunteer engagement coordinator, okay, that's a mouthful, definitely go. It was 27 different libraries from all across the state with Donna Thorpe-Martin with Arizona State and Carla Lean, one of our consultants, and we learned from each other. We had people that were volunteer coordinators for many, many years, people like myself, 4 years, and then we had people that were just starting out and wanting to learn from each other. It was walked away with so many different ideas and things to do. And then one of the best parts was they gave us a checklist. And so we said, okay, this is where I am, this is where I need to be, and how am I going to get there? It was a lot of support and interaction, hands-on experience. We are accountable to the community of Buckeye, and I wanted to make sure that I was meeting their needs as best as I could through the volunteer program. I applied to attend the institute. I started as a volunteer coordinator back in 2014, and the funny story was my management took me in and they said, okay, we were opening a new library, the Coyote Ranch Library, and they said, we want you to develop a volunteer program. This was in June or July of 2014. And then as the conversation was going, and they said, oh, we want you to have it all done by the end of 2015. And I'm sitting, smiling, nodding my head, saying, yeah, I can do it, no problem. And in my head, I'm screaming, how am I ever gonna get this done? And so when this opportunity came up, I was partway into doing the volunteer program. I knew I was at a point that I wanted to learn how to take it to the next level. After attending the conference, I have a top 10 list of things that I've been able to accomplish. The first thing I would say is learning not to stress. Anybody, library jobs, any type of job, we all wear many hats over a given day, and sometimes it's trying to figure out how am I going to get everything done. Number 2 was getting staff buy-in. Comes back to not stressing. Don't think I have to do it all by myself. Number 3, job descriptions. I'm asking the program coordinators, what does your program need? What skills, talents, qualifications, personalities, what are you looking for? I'm asking for their assistance in clearly defining the roles of the volunteer in their program. Number 4, creating volunteer jobs that require high-skilled volunteers in addition to our traditional roles like shelving or helping to clean the library. We want to get away from that and bring in those high-skilled volunteers. Number 5, exploring virtual job descriptions. Part of the Buckeye Public Library System is the Buckeye Valley Museum, and with the museum we're starting on having volunteers to capture stories, to do research, things that they can do from their home or out in the public without having to come into the physical building itself. Number 6, training reminded me that every interaction with a volunteer is an interaction to stay or an interaction to go. And we need to make sure as library staff, as a volunteer engagement coordinator, we need to make sure it's a great interaction for them. Number 7 is starting to work on a volunteer orientation and training videos, particularly with the volunteer orientation. Number 8 is I'm also working on training videos. What does my first day of volunteering look like? Shelving 101. Where does this book go? Do I shake the hand of the library staff when I come in? Where do I do my timesheet? Little things that sometimes we think that people know, but back to every interaction is an interaction to stay or to go. Let's make it an invitation to stay. Number 9, have fun. Make it fun for yourself and also make it fun for the volunteers. Give it a duck, give it a pen. It encourages the volunteers to answer questions. I throw them out during the orientation. It encourages them to be engaged. Number 10, think of it as the best thing, the biggest takeaway that I took away is it's an experience. It's an engagement. It's involving your community members. It's involving your coworkers. It's involving library management. If you have an opportunity to go to the Institute, I strongly suggest that you learn more about it. It's been about a year and a half since I've attended it, and I strongly recommend if you're thinking of being a volunteer coordinator, your boss wants you to be a volunteer coordinator, or you just want to find out more about it, definitely attend the Get Involved Institute. You're going to email Donna Throckmorton let her know that you saw Krista's video and you want to be part of this engaging, wonderful experience to grow or start your volunteer program. I appreciate your time, and I hope to have you as one of my group of people that's going to be my lifeline to help with the volunteer engagement program.